Yo, what's going on? It's Glass by Chop, and I want to give a big shout out to DMETV.
Right. Appreciate that, man. How you been, man?
Man, working, man. Just working, man.
You had that big promo too, you know what I'm saying? Was it VP? Marketing promotion?
Yeah, I got that, you know what I mean? Just been working on the road, dealing with different artists I work with right now on 5-Star Empire label and stuff like that.
Okay. So let's start off, man. How and where did you begin in the music business?
Man, I started in Charleston, in my home city. It's been years ago. I started out as an artist, you know what I mean? So that's why I connect with artists so much. I started off as an artist. I was in a group or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I was the younger person in the group. And so I was like the person who would always go out trying to find us performances and different things like that around the city. So then once I left that group, I moved away. Then I started doing my own music production, recording myself, doing, putting my songs together, whatever. Then it came to a point to where, it was nobody around to give me the information or whatever. So I started digging into the books and learning the business side. So that's when I started, stop being an artist more per se and recording more. And, I went to Full Sail University. I didn't graduate, but, I took as long as I could, learn as much as I could or whatever, learn as much as I can or whatnot. But I took that information and just moved it to the business side and started trying to manage artists or whatever. But, those some artists, they don't want to do as they say they want to do because they say they're hungry for it.
Right.
It's time to get in that field and do the work. It's a whole nother thing. But I mean but that's basically where I came from, man. And how I got into video production is because of the artists I was managing, because I went out to buy a whole bunch of video production gear.
Right.
To let them know, look, we can outwork everybody because we got everything in-house. But I never shot one video for none of those artists, and I had to make my money back. So I started doing parties for some of the promoters that I knew and stuff like that, and eventually started doing music videos and stuff. And now here I am today, still doing that and still know the business, and for artists, still doing marketing and promotion for artists, the ones who really want to work.
Okay. That's what's up, man. That's dope. That's kind of how DMETV started out, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely can, you know what I'm saying, rock with you and what you've been through, you know what I'm saying? So let's just say you want to give one piece of advice to anyone in the industry. What would you tell them?
Consistency, man.
Okay.
That's what kills a lot of artists, in my opinion, and what I've seen is you have to be consistent at this business, at any business, you know what I'm saying? So like I tell artists, if McDonald's wasn't consistent in what they were doing, there wouldn't be McDonald's to the day.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like you can't start something, or you want to be a rapper today and 2-3 weeks later, you know what I mean, you feel like things ain't moving fast enough for you. Now you're like, man, I ain't with it, or you didn't want to spend more money or whatever. Or a lot of rappers, that I came across, when they don't have a job, then all of a sudden they want to be a rapper and they want you to help them out and everything else. But when they get that job and it's time to spend money, they more focused on turning up and buying their clothes or whatever, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. They're not focused on investing back into the music.
Right.
So now they got money coming in. They feel I don't need to be rapping no more, but now I got a regular check coming in now, So
Most definitely.
I think a lot of them just feel it's a quick flip being a rapper. Yeah, man, I got a song, go in the studio, make a song, and shoot a video, and next 2 weeks I'm gonna be getting paid shows. It don't work like that. It can work like that, but majority of the time it don't work like that.
What do you find that most in the artists lack?
A team, having a good team and having all the ducks in order as far as the paperwork, have the copyrights and everything else in order. Agreements with producers and things like that they deal with, because a lot of artists, they may go on YouTube, download beats, or go someplace on the internet and download free beats, but don't have the business behind it. So in the end, you try to put that stuff out or whatever, and it might backfire on you. So I just tell artists, have all your business in order, get you a team of people that normally around with you anyway, because those are the same people gonna want to come with you when you start heading to the top. When you start going to the clubs and people booking you, those are the same people gonna want to tag along. So why not use those same people to put some work in for you? Pass out a flyer, a CD, make some calls for you, whatever. If this person here he's the mouthpiece, he's known to get females or whatever, let him be the mouthpiece and go talk to people, because he might have the gift of gab. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If you got a homeboy who always say, man, why everybody so late all the time? He can be the manager because he's organized or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So just delegate the people around you and find their strengths and weaknesses, and then just pinpoint them a certain job title or whatever, and and that's your team right there.
That's a dope piece of advice, man. I definitely can rock with that, man. It's real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're in 2019 now, but last year, and I know you made some big moves. Like, what was one of your greatest moments in 2018?
2018 greatest moments. I would have to say, really, just seeing the Carolina music start is good. It's some hits out there.
Hell yeah.
It's some real Carolina hits out there, but just that, like I said, lack of consistency, and the artists really want to invest in themselves and move forward. That's like the main thing, But the greatest thing I have 2018, like I said, just seeing a lot of the good music coming out of Carolina from a lot of independent artists with artists coming up. So I would say that.
Okay. So we're in 2019. What's next on your plates, man? For 5-Star Empire or whatever.
Right now, we're getting back up for a new takeover, man. Getting all our artists, everything situated with them, with the marketing campaigns and things like that. Everybody, just see the same vision. Everybody's on the same vision, on the same mission or whatever. So it's like, we got a lot of things intact, man. Like I said, we got a video shoot going on today, so we coming out hard first quarter, taking no prisoners, so everything here just is on go mode.
That's what's
all
up.
Gas, no brakes.
All gas, no break. That's what's up. But any upcoming events, man, that you got?
Not right now.
About?
Me and DJ of mine, we working on a showcase, we're working on putting a showcase together. And bringing some industry execs and people like that who we have relationships with. Okay. And just give the artists some knowledge and things like that. So working on showcases and possibly working on a little promo tour, some little promo tours and things like that. But just like me, I'm just working on just other elements to bring to artists to make it a little easier on them. Because the thing, a lot of artists, they lack relationships and knowing certain people. So you can bring them a whole package. So as it's a one-stop shop, damn near, they're more receptible to come to you, or just want to be able to work, because now they see they got an outlet. You know what I mean? I can go to this person and I know they can guide me in the direction to these people, or really show me what I need to do. So that's what I'm working on too, because I understand a lot of artists, they want it as simple as possible, but you still have to put some work in.
Most definitely, got to put that work in. So go ahead and drop that social media, man, and so they can get in contact with you. And
all social medias, Glass by Chop, same thing on my hat. You know what I mean? Follow my Instagram, Glass by Chop, Facebook, Victor Chop Jones, but mostly just catch me on Instagram at the most part. You can check out the label 5star.empire. That's the label 5-Star Empire. I want to shout out everybody on the label. I want to shout out every artist in the Carolina that's working, all the other videographers out here, man, working, photographers, everybody who's putting in something, to help move us forward. You know what I'm saying? It's like every bit counts. So nobody really better than the next person or whatever, because everybody brings something unique to the table, and that's the best thing right now. It's once we get to see that, if we start networking with each other more, a lot of more great things can happen.
Most definitely, man. Chop, I'm glad you came through, man, and we're gonna link again and we're gonna keep working.
All right. I appreciate the opportunity, man, and salute the DMETV again, man. So I appreciate you guys.
Word. Peace.
Messiah, you returned.
Hey, getting the guala, I'm fucking the sister. I got some gelato, put it in the swish. You say you want problems, we gon' come and get you. You know I pulled up on them just to get some air right. Took a break from them niggas just to get my bag right. Ay, I can show you how to get your can right. Ay, he really be hating, he lit a sound like. Ay, haven't even made it, but I act like it. Ay, whoa gang don't know shit else. Punch to the cab, boy, you better use a seatbelt. Ay, got too many niggas, we don't need help. I can't let a nigga talk down on what we rep. Whoa gang go, it's no game, bitch, remember that. I don't like to see a bunch of niggas where the women at. Think it's time for me to get some game where you pencil at. Nigga act like he got aim where you one of you niggas bitches I'm fucking. Most of the niggas be in it for nothing. Seem like you in competition for nothing. But really these hoes, they gon' fuck on whoever. Popping that pussy then make you feel better. Sipping that liquor, it got me on my level. Watch me just kill the shit, now who do it better? Underground underrated, I'm slept on. That dope